Hello and welcome back to Cooking with Chef Dama.
This year for the holiday table, we prepared a delicious pork tenderloin stuffed with traditional holiday stuffing. We started with the pork tenderloin, slit it in the center and opened it up, a process known as butterflying. Then we made a stuffing made from breadcrumbs and Ritz crackers. We placed that in the center, we rolled it up, seared it, prepared it in the oven, and that is the perfect feature for a holiday table.
Now we need some sides, and one of my favorites is good caramelized sweet potato. I just love sweet potato. It's actually really good for you. It's very, very healthy, and this will be the perfect accompaniment to my stuffed roast pork tenderloin. The other phenomenal side of Thanksgiving that I always love is green bean casserole. I just love the green beans, the mushrooms, and the nice creamy base. It's just so fantastic.
So in this episode, we're going to learn how to make traditional sides, green bean casserole and caramelized sweet potatoes.
Without any further ado, let's cook! My caramelized sweet potato is made with a wonderful brown sugar caramel. It's got a little crunch of pecans, but a little heat from chopped Kashmiri chilies. It just adds wonderful flavor to my dish. So let's get started with caramelized sweet potato.
The first thing we need to do is to take sweet potatoes, peel them, and dice them into 1-inch dices. Next, we take some pecans and we give them a rough chop. The next step is to rehydrate some Kashmiri Red Chilies in hot water, but really any chili of your preference will work. And now I set up the steaming apparatus. When the water comes to a boil and steam begins to generate, add in your diced sweet potatoes. Cover and allow this to steam for about 20 minutes. Now we dice the rehydrated Kashmiri Red Chilies. In a heavy bottom pan, melt some butter. Add in brown sugar and mix well to incorporate. Next, we add regular granulated sugar and stir that around as well. Keep cooking to form a nice dark brown caramel. Next, add the chopped Kashmiri Red Chilies, and if you don't have red chilies, it's good to substitute chili flakes. Squeeze of lemon juice. This will add flavor and prevent the sugar from crystallizing when it cools down. Now let's check on the potatoes. Wow, they are perfect, al dente and not waterlogged. Add this to the caramel. Mix well to make sure every piece of potato is well coated. And now, sprinkle the chopped pecan nuts. Combine, and it's as simple as that. You are now ready to serve your caramelized sweet potatoes.
The next thing we're gonna make is green bean casserole. I love green bean casserole. It's just fantastic. But it's really destroyed when you use green beans from a can and mushrooms from a can. No, we're gonna make our green bean casserole from scratch using fresh green beans and fresh cremini mushrooms. It's going to be fantastic. And to take it a step further, since this is an intimate party, instead of having a big casserole, I'm going to make individual ramekins of green bean casserole, which will just be so fantastic and look wonderful on our plate.
We start with fresh French beans. Start by cutting off the woody stems and cutting the beans into 1-inch dices. Boil some water, salt it, and blanch the French beans for about 4 to 5 minutes till the colors turn bright green and they're firm to the touch. That's perfect. Drain and keep aside. Again, in a heavy bottom pan, melt some butter. Add minced garlic and saute for about 1.5 minutes till the garlic smells fragrant. Next, we add chopped cremini mushroom. If you don't have cremini, button works just perfect. Salt it, a few turns of black pepper, and saute for a few minutes till they soften. Next, we add the blanched green beans. Saute the green beans to have each piece nicely glazed and then add this to an individual ramekin. Next, we measure out 1 cup of whole milk and warm it up in the microwave. In a heavy bottom pan, melt some more butter and then add some flour. Combine, and what we're trying to do here is make a roux. Add the warm milk to the roux mixture that you have made. Whisk continuously to avoid forming lumps and make a nice, rich bechamel sauce. Add in some grated Parmesan cheese and combine well. Pour this wonderful creamy cheese sauce over your sauteed green beans and mushrooms in your individual ramekins. Top this up if you like with some more Parmesan cheese. Make sure you use a really good quality cheese. Stick this in the oven, let it cook for about 10 minutes until the individual casseroles are nice and bubbly and you've developed a nice little crust on the top. And there you have it! The perfect sides for the holiday table, individual green bean casseroles and delicious caramelized sweet potatoes. This is Chef Dama. Hope you enjoyed this video. Wishing one and all the best of the holiday season and of course,
Happy eating!